Jupiter, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Just when I thought the Dallas Cowboys couldn't get any sillier, we got declarations on the way.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
The man your man could smell it.
Theo Dorsey is theoretically speaking.
But are you a different animal and the same beast?
Streaming live on YouTube.
You're gonna break up with me because of what I do on the radio?
Here's Theo Dorsey.
Good people. It is a feel-good Friday. It's also the first day of August. August 1st. That's right. You know what that means? Football season is officially underway. Yeah, we had NFL action last night. We had two teams playing a football game in Canton, Ohio. Is it in Canton or Berea? Where are they? That field's in Canton, right?
That's
the whole thing. Hall of Fame game. Chargers versus who the hell were the Chargers playing? Lions. That's right. Dan Campbell versus Jim Harbaugh. CCAT's on the other side of the glass on the ones and twos. As you can see, I absolutely need him today. A little bit disjointed, a little bit disoriented, but I'm here with you kicking it, and I'm excited to be doing so because, well, football season is officially here. The preseason has begun. I am not the kind of guy that actually locks in on preseason action. I am not going to act as if I am watching each and every game. I will be watching a lot of Cam Ward. I will obviously check out a little bit of my Kansas City Chiefs, but not going to get overwhelmed with any of that action as we do get it in a little bit, because what the hell is the point, man? Like, training camp is actually more important to me. Like, watching and seeing training camp headlines does more for me than the actual preseason games themselves.
Dudes be talking about Trey Lance right now. You want to talk about Trey Lance to lead the show?
I honestly don't want to. I actually heard a lot on ESPN radio throughout the day. I've heard Trey Lance's name mentioned multiple times, and I do understand he's playing for the Chargers. Right, so he's being coached by Harbaugh. It's L.A. He's a former top 5 pick.
He looked happy. Harbaugh was slapping his pads on the sideline like we saw him do at Michigan, and now in L.A.
What are we doing now?
Like, that's the next project, all because it was a standalone game on July 31st, and the sickos out there just couldn't help. You know what this is? I'll make a good analogy for you.
Oh,
I'll make a good metaphor for you. You know alcoholics? You know how they exist?
Yeah.
If you are a football addict, you know you've gone too far if you're watching the NFL Hall of Fame game. If you are an alcoholic...
No. Stop. Hold on. Before you keep going, I'm going to let you finish. I'm going to let you do it. Is the Hall of Fame game the example you want to use? Because at the very least, it's the first actual football game since, like, the Super Bowl. Is it not more so like week 2 preseason, like a random week 2 preseason game?
No, I'm going to use a Hall of Fame game.
Okay, do it again. Never mind. Start back over. I'm sorry for disrupting you. I am wrong. CCAT, the floor is yours.
Addiction is a disease. If you're an alcoholic, you know you've hit the lowest of all lows when you are slurping on some hand sanitizer.
Wow.
When you are addicted to football, you know you are at the lowest of the lows when you are just fiending for some NFL Hall of Fame game.
You're right. No, don't cheer for. You can't push the cheers button when you.
Thank you.
I don't think that the Hall of Fame game is the rock bottom for football for football addicts. I think, you know what I think it is? It's when you are betting on preseason games.
I feel like there's another addiction in there. Like, I don't think that's the correct addiction. No.
Okay. But you would have to agree, if you're watching a preseason game that does not involve either your favorite team or maybe like the quarterback from your favorite college football team, I do think that might be showing a level of football addiction. Like, if you caught me, like if you hit me up one day and you were like trying to just do some stuff, just brainstorm some theoretically speaking stuff, as we do sometimes.
You smell it on your breath.
And you're like, what's that? Is that Bo Nix versus Spencer Rattler?
I call up Theo and I hear in the background, like, wait, whose voice is that? Oh my God, Theo.
That is when you know. But I don't think the one thing I'll give the Hall of Fame game is, at the very least, it's the first hit of that football stuff, that runs through all of our veins when the fall comes around, that feels just so good and invigorating. It's the first hit in so long. Like, what about the people that are not baseball fans either? So you've been going without any of the major sports for like 4 months almost now. When was the last time we had a major sport? I mean, it's the NBA Finals.
Okay, and that was what? June,
July.
Yeah.
2 months. We're 2 months.
That was July 31st, by the way. So that's a month and a half.
That's August. It was late. It was
It in
late night game. I'm just saying, all I'll say is I will give – you have permission. If you are a football fan, you have permission to say you are not an addict if you watched last night's game. Now,
you just took a bump at a party. You tried it one time. You're expanding your horizons. Oh, what is that piece of paper?
Yeah,
oh, it's acid. Okay, well, you try everything once. That's what you're rationalizing. It's a gateway drug.
It's a gateway.
Watching the Hall of Fame game is a gateway drug.
There we go.
Because maybe you come back for something even less meaningful. Because the time of which it takes place makes that game elevated to the second preseason game of the season.
The YouTube chat at ESPN West Palm. It's got me thinking. Number one, we got Johnny Mondo. He says, is there anything wrong with being addicted to football? Yes.
Addiction is bad, even if it's being addicted to working out. Maybe you tear a bicep.
Too much of anything is bad. Gluttony is one of the deadly sins. You can't overdo anything. There's a limit. Dave in the YouTube chat, what if you were at home in front of the TV listening to the Hall of Fame game on the radio? I've got it bad. Yeah, you do have it bad. Now, what I will say is bonus points, Dave, for listening to the radio. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to ever criticize you for having the radio on. And again, ESPN 106.3. You can stream us live also on the ESPN app. Or you can just tell your smart speaker to play ESPN 106.3. You can get your boy, theoretically speaking, 2 to 4 every day. Russo and Rizzo, 4 to 6. So don't hesitate to tap into the good people on the radio. But I will say you probably got it bad. You got it. What's that Usher song? You got it bad? I think that's Dave and Johnny.
Yeah. Listen, the first step's admitting it. So please, I think Johnny Mondo said it, like, is there anything wrong with being addicted? Yeah. It's a good thing that you are aware of your situation. That does not mean you need to be complacent in your situation as a football addict. Ask for help, and help will be there. Be there for your family. These are the nights that you can be there with your family, with your loved ones, with your friends, without being attached to your TV. Because it makes sense, weeks 1 through the Super Bowl, to be locked into the television. That's not at all addiction to football. That is recreational football.
That's like a social drinker. That's what you are if you do that.
Exactly. I am not going to put you behind bars for having a glass of wine with dinner. Not at all. Even if you have one too many once in a while.
Right.
That happens.
Come on, man.
Like, you go from the 9:30 a.m. kickoff in London to a game that ends past midnight on Sunday Night Football. Like, okay, we've been there, man. We've overindulged without leaving your couch. You don't even leave to get food. You get it delivered to you. Like, sometimes you've had one or two too many, and one or two too many is that from 9:30 a.m. to midnight slate.
That's fine, though.
Exactly.
Because the next day, depending on what the Monday Night Football slate is, you might take the night off.
Exactly.
Like the next day you lock back in on your priorities, your life, your family, your wife, your work. Like that's what Sundays were made for.
You have a football hangover.
You have a football hangover.
It's a reminder. You went too hard yesterday.
But if you have a football hangover based off last night, you have a problem.
Oh, you should not know who the left tackle that was playing in the fourth quarter for the Lions is. No. And if you do, get some help.
Get some help. If you went, here's the thing. Here's really where I'm going to draw the line. If you watched last night's Hall of Fame game, and then afterwards you went to game recaps or box scores on ESPN.com, if watching wasn't enough, it's not enough, and you went online to also provide context to what it was you just saw, I actually have a number for you to call, and that's 888-760-3776. 888-760-3776. Hit me up. Hit me up right now on Theoretically Speaking. If you are one of the good people who is that addicted to it, that you're over here not just getting the entertainment, but you're adding context to it for whatever the hell reasons you might have, I need you to call me. 888-760-3776 on the Baptist Health Hotline. We're going to get you that help you need. See, I can help you with that addiction a little bit. Baptist Health Orthopedic Care, the Baptist Health Hotline, as you know, well, they can help you with something different, right? Are you experiencing foot and ankle pain? Well, do you need to see an expert in the field? Baptist Health Orthopedic Care has a team of foot and ankle orthopedic surgeons and specialists who are regarded as leaders in their specialty. Visit BaptistHealth.net/ortho to learn more today. Baptist Health Orthopedic Care combines its resources of experienced physicians and leading-edge treatments and technology to provide advanced orthopedic, foot and ankle, joint replacement, spine, and sports medicine care. Visit baptisthealth.net/ortho for more information today. Baptist Health Orthopedic Care has offices conveniently located in Palm Beach County through the Florida Keys. Learn more by visiting baptisthealth.net/ortho.
By definition, last night was a football game.
It was.
And by definition, rubbing alcohol contains a lot of the ingredients that you have in tequila.
Yes.
So, yes, you are doing that, but you shouldn't be.
Shouldn't do it.
That's a bridge too far. I'm sorry. In my opinion, you don't think that's a quantifiable addiction just by watching the game last night? I do. I cite these signs very early in the cycle. I'm very well learned
You're being
in
proactive.
Football addiction.
You're being proactive.
Slippery slope. Slippery slope.
It is a slippery slope. Now, can I be honest? I had it on. I had it on.
You went to the party.
Like I
They
was.
were passing it around.
Yeah. Like I was in the smoke circle, but I did not take a puff. Or in the words of Bill Clinton, I may have taken a puff, but I did not inhale.
All right. See, you are playing with fire, my friend. You are taking the first step on a long road that I wish you
But it's early.
luck.
I can turn around at this point. It's early. It's early.
Everyone says that.
Can I make an admission, though?
Please, by all means.
Can I make an admission? I do have a bit of a guilty pleasure. I do have something I'm not proud of that I kind of tap into, that I'm locked in on, that I know. And Johnny, by the way, I see him right here. He's spazzing out in front of us, scratching his neck because he does have that football addiction that he says he does not want an intervention for. He wants more football.
You got to put him in no
sicko.
shoelaces on his shoes. You got to put him in a straitjacket. This guy's insane.
He's a sicko. But I've realized I'm a sicko as well, because I would be being disingenuous with you. I would be being like the opposite of honest. What's another word I can use?
Lying,
you know what?
the opposite of honest, a liar.
I'd be lying to you if I didn't say that though I know none of it's real, I kind of enjoy the Dallas Cowboys drama. I kind of enjoy it. Like I have it's a guilty pleasure of mine to actually feed into the headlines, to actually read each and every one of these updates every single offseason, despite me knowing how it's going to end. The final lap, the end, it's almost like watching a superhero movie, the Dallas Cowboys, where, yeah, I'm here for the ups, the downs, the twists, the turns, the plot twist, the climax, all of that stuff. But I know at the end of the day, the denouement, when I close the chapter of this book, Micah Parsons is going to be a Dallas Cowboy. When I close the chapter of this contract holdout, the Dallas Cowboys and number 11 are not getting a divorce, not as he is 26 years old and one of the best defenders, maybe even one of the best players in the NFL. But when I saw that headline from Diana Rossini on The Athletic, I cannot lie, the hairs on the back of my neck started to kind of stand up a little bit. Got a little anxious. Got a little excited. I said, oh, this right here is amazing. And it's not just because we got another update in the constant holdout right now. If you don't know, now you do. The Cowboys are once again ahead of the football season, refusing to pay their best player on their team. Not only that, C-Cat, Jerry Jones has been vocal about it. Pinch me if that's new. The player himself, Micah Parsons, has not spoken on it publicly since, let me check my notes here, July 22nd, when he said, I want to be here. At the end of the day, they signed the checks. Let's see if they want me to be here. July 22nd. It's August now. That was about 10 days ago. We're into camp right now. Micah Parsons is at camp, not participating in any football activities because he's on the last year of his deal and he wants that mega contract. He is going to be the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL. He probably deserves it. You're a Penn State Nittany Lioner. When we did our non-quarterback draft, who'd you pick number 1 overall?
Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
Not because of the star on the helmet, because of the man who puts the uniform on. The player that puts the uniform on. He is different. He is a step above.
All right, pump the brakes. Like, just got in the super glaze mode over there. Just somebody get a towel for C-Cat.
So you're Mr. Monogamy. I'm super glazed.
Just saying. Like, yeah. I mean, yeah. For those of you that haven't been checked in with Theoretically Speaking, yes, that is my superhero. That's my superhero. Like, you know how Clark Kent goes into the booth to become Superman? I'm a monogamy man. And I'm not sure how I earned that moniker, but I absolutely love it, and I stand by it. And I think it happened. What were we discussing when that happened? Was it
Just
like
how
an email
faithful you were to your wife? I think that's what it was.
Well, yeah, that's the origin of it. Obviously, like I didn't get bit by a spider.
Now all of a sudden, you
got bitten by Cupid. I got hit by Cupid's arrow, and I became monogamy man. That was what happened to me? Deep cut.
What happened to me to turn me into super glaze?
I don't think the FCC would allow us to discuss that.
I think it took a wrong step in the rafters of a Krispy Kreme factory, and I fell head first.
Is that what they're calling those places these days?
Found it on Craigslist.
Wow, man! You go to Hollywood. Diddy invites you to a party, and all of a sudden, you're like, "Wait, I love this guy's music growing up. What the hell is going on here?" Back to the topic at hand. Before you just started, like, absolutely
woke up like Bruce Banner.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Micah Parsons rocks, man. Micah Parsons is my top dog that's not a quarterback in the NFL. He's who I think I would pick first.
Here's the report, though, CCAT. This is why I say I love the Dallas Cowboys. This is the show that just don't stop. It's like a soap opera. The Cowboys are. They're like the daily soap. Have you ever caught yourself watching a soap opera? A little soap?
My mom was big into Days of Our Lives. It would always be on the television when I would get home from school.
Yesterday, my wife actually put on a soap opera, a little daytime show. It's a new one on like CBS or something, or one of the, I don't know. I think it's CBS. And then come to find out, one of my homies, like, is an actor in it.
You met Stephen A. Smith?
Not Stephen A. Smith.
Okay.
One of my homies, Jabri. You're not going to know him. He's not a super famous actor, but he's an actor. I was like, what the hell's going on here? So here's Micah Parsons and the days in the Dallas Cowboys' lives. Here's the latest from Diana Rossini of The Athletic. This was reported a couple of hours ago. The relationship between Micah Parsons and the Dallas Cowboys has deteriorated to the point where the star pass rusher is considering drastic measures. Hold on, y'all. He's considering this is a report. Like Diana Rossini and John Machota. I don't know, John. I know Diana Rossini. She's a real serious NFL insider. She has real credible sources. This is an actual report on the Athletic in the midst of this contract hold-off. The star pass rusher is considering drastic measures. You
yeah. You're going to rue the day.
Hell yeah. That's what I said when I made sure, because I'm a subscriber to The Athletic, so you promote things like this when you're with The Athletic because you got to sell those subscribers. I'm a subscriber, so I get to read this thing in full.
I got that $1 deal, and I always wonder what that $1 coming out of my account is every month, and I haven't opened the website in a while.
You got to open it for things like this. Listen to this line again. Micah Parsons, right? The star pass rusher is considering drastic measures.
Whoa.
What the hell is he considering? What is he going to do?
Kind of scary, I'll be honest.
He's in a contract standoff with the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones. I'm thinking like an old school Western. He's going to he's getting ready to pull the pistol on him. Like my boy Hamilton. Mm-hmm. Didn't Hamilton get in some standoffs?
Didn't watch that one.
I ain't watched the play, but I've heard about him.
I'm thinking of like the Wild Wild West.
You know what I'm saying? My boy is quick draw. I used to play Red Dead Redemption. Hamilton did get into, okay, so I'm getting confirmation from intern JC. Hamilton did get into some standoffs. Quick draw. That's what I'm thinking Micah Parsons is going to do. So back to Diana Rossini's article. The star pass rusher is considering drastic measures.
Keep on going to that cliffhanger.
Which could include a trade request.
All right.
That would be drastic. That's like what Terry McLaurin did today. That'd be drastic. Was that yesterday?
I feel like drastic might be a word that's a little overused. We see trade requests all the time, every year.
Right. That's not that drastic. Well, let me keep reading it because this is drastic measures from Micah Parsons in the contract holdout. Okay, so which could include I'm back in the article, which could include a trade request or even, and this is where it gets
even this.
You want to talk about drastic? It is about to get insane in here. This is theoretically speaking. All right, it is a feel-good Friday. We usually don't report like stories that are this tumultuous on a feel-good Friday, but I have to. It's the story of the day.
Give me something drastic.
Okay. Oh, my gosh. Can I even cover your kids' ears if you listen?
Jurassic Park right now.
Just taking you to Jurassic Park. Okay. Which can include a trade request or even a declaration that he is severing his relationship with the team.
I declare bankruptcy!
Is that how you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Like how Michael Scott did it in The Office? Is that just, how do you declare?
I got to think there's got to be some precedence here. Has a player ever declared his severance from the team? You have to go to the 50-yard line at the practice field and take off your helmet and leave it right there on the star.
Is that what Tony, is that what T.O. was doing when he ran to the star and he spread his arms out?
Maybe.
When he was with the Niners, though, so it wouldn't make sense. How do you, this is what I want to ask Diana Rossini. This is what I want to ask John Machota with the Athletic that put this report out. I would love to ask Micah Parsons this, who has a podcast. He speaks often, hasn't spoken on this situation in a while, but this is the first thing in a while we've seen from his camp. He is considering drastic measures. I'm going to let that thunder play out. Which could include a trade request or even a declaration that he is severing his relationship with the team. A declaration.
I declare bankruptcy!
CCAT, do you for a second think that Michael Parsons is not going to be the highest paid player in football that is not a quarterback and suited up for the Cowboys week 1?
I give it a 97% chance that he's a Cowboy next year.
It's 100% to me. It's 100% to me, not just because I know how Jerry Jones likes to operate, and he likes a show, he likes headlines, he likes this fake feud, the drama and everything. I also know for sure that the Cowboys do not have a plan without Micah Parsons. There's not what the hell? You're going to send us 3 future firsts for Micah Parsons? What the hell are you going to do with that? The draft is already done. You can't improve your roster today. Your defense is going to absolutely stink if you take the one guy that teams have to game plan for in the run game and in the pass game every single week. You take him out of the equation and you get a bunch of future first-round picks. Whip-de-damn-do. Also, on top of that, every single time we get one of these dramatic, long played out holdouts between the star of the Cowboys, who was up for a contract extension, and Jerry Jones, it always just gets to the point of no return. It always gets so
contentious.
Violent. Yeah, contentious. Oh, Lord. Remember last year? It wasn't just Dak Prescott. It was CeeDee Lamb.
Mm-hmm.
They were going after it.
We were talking about the possibility of Dak Prescott throwing the most amount of touchdowns in Cowboys history, reaching that landmark.
In spite of
conquering that milestone during his contract year and then walking away.
Yes.
This was playing out in our head. We were fantasy booking the 2024 NFL season. Never happened.
It didn't happen. You want to know why? Because hours before the Browns and the Cowboys kicked off the NFL season, week 1 of said NFL season, it was announced that Dak Prescott was going to be the highest paid player in the history of football. Now, do you think that the morning of that Sunday morning, before they got ready to play the game, as Dak is like tightening up his laces and he's looking himself in the mirror, reflecting on the days of when he had the Chunky Campbell soup ads going with the fam, do you think that he was like, Jerry Jones tapped him on the shoulder and said, all right, you ready to get back to the table? Talk about this contract. You think is that what happened? Is that what they're leading me to believe? Or did they have this thing worked out for weeks, even months, and they just were like, oh, we're going to wait, drama it up, and then deliver it?
Now, is this a both parties agreeing on drawing up the drama on this?
Yes.
So you think Micah Parsons is in on this like Jerry Jones?
Absolutely. Because if he isn't, then he's boo-boo the damn fool. Because if I'm Micah Parsons, I'm looking at the history of Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys. And even if Jerry Jones, let's just say, for the sake of heightened drama, even if Jerry Jones is keeping Micah in the dark and is purposefully not negotiating with his agent right now and is purposefully acting as if he's not going to sign him, I would have to ask myself, if I'm Mike, I would say, well, what has happened at the end of the day each of the last 17 times this team and that guy has been in this situation? Who's the last Dallas Cowboy that got into a contract dispute, contract argument that didn't get paid?
I can't think of one. Did Dexter Lawrence ever get paid from them?
But Dexter Lawrence ain't Micah Parsons. Yeah, Zach Martin, future Hall of Fame guard. We thought he was going to be dust with the Cowboys. He got paid top dollar. Ezekiel Elliott, you remember that one? Mm-hmm. He was a running back. If you're going to do it to anybody, you're going to do it to a running back. They paid Zeke. CeeDee Lamb last year, they paid him top dollar. Dak Prescott, top dollar. There's no precedence. There's no threat. If I'm Micah Parsons, I don't feel like they're not going to take care of me. Even if they're leaving me in the dark, I know what's going to happen on the other side of the dark. It might be a little frustrating, but you know what's good.
So this kind of sounds like, I don't know if this ever happened in your childhood, but maybe you're acting up as a kid and the month is December and Christmas is coming around and the weeks leading up is like, Santa's not going to like that. Maybe you throw a fit at the age of 6 years old, like, going to be a short Christmas this year. Not a lot of presents. But eventually, when December 25th comes around, you get pretty much what you ask for, and you're happy. Where the drama's drummed up to try to get you in place, but eventually you get what you want. We've seen this before.
The difference is I don't think Jerry Jones is threatening the drama or threatening to not pay Micah to put him in any kind of place or anything. I don't even think he's negotiating. He doesn't care. He's going to pay him top dollar because he can. He's the owner and the GM. He is uniquely positioned to do whatever the hell he wants, which is why he's able to play this thing up and increase the Cowboys brand so that we will talk about them more. I'm okay with that. That's why I said it's a guilty pleasure, because I actually enjoy the theatrics of it all. Because when I can read reports like this from Diana Rossini, which says pass rusher Micah Parsons is considering drastic measures, which could include a trade request or a declaration that he is severing the relationship with the team, I am like, wow. Just like in the soap operas when you don't believe half the crap coming out of their mouths, just like in the superhero movie when the Hulk is bleeding from his pecs and he's being punched and he's in a corner, nervous and scared for his life. I know how this is going to end, but damn it, it's entertaining. I like it.
Especially when you see the sequels already made.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, something's got to give. We got 3 more of these things.
I guarantee you. Just like how we talked before about how you fight, argue publicly and behind closed doors, you're cheersing champagne, you're cracking open brews, you're comparing fine wines. That's Jerry Jones and Micah Parsons right now as we act as if they're in some kind of public feud.
Now, I don't want to put you on the spot, but how many more years does Micah Parsons have on his current deal?
1 year.
This is his contract year.
Yeah, I believe, he's in the last year of his deal, yeah.
I mean, if you're Micah Parsons, why are you going through this? I know you like to talk and stuff, but don't you also like to get paid and win?
He likes headlines too. He has a podcast. Well, they all do. That's the Cowboy way.
Wouldn't he like to get paid by maybe someone that has a better chance of winning so he gets his cake and eats it too?
No, he would like to be a Cowboy. They treat you well over there. They treat you well in Dallas.
In more than just your bottom line, or what do you mean? The facilities are first class?
No.
You like to be a Dallas Cowboy? It means something different?
It's a zoo. It does. It raises your brand. It raises, look at Tony Romo. Who the hell, if Tony Romo did what he did in his career for the Carolina Panthers, we wouldn't give a damn. That name would not ring any bells. Instead, now he's one of the great national broadcasters in football because he was a Dallas Cowboy for his whole career.
Okay, I guess being a Dallas Cowboy does set you up for a life after football better than any other city.
Yes. There's no team in America. That's why they still can be America's team. My Chiefs are the best team in America, but they are not America's team. Isaiah Pacheco ain't getting a podcast when he walk out that door. But we'll continue to discuss this. It is a feel-good Friday. We got Jonathan Zaslow later on at 3. We are giving out Duffy's gift cards, $25 Duffy Sports Grill gift cards, and theoretically trivia. That is coming up as well, so make sure you stick around. And before we go to break here, because on the other side, I have an absolute you know what? I'm going to end up we're going to talk about this, but there was a Vince Young debate. My homeboy Akil. There was a Vince Young debate going on.
You could have given me maybe 700 tries to guess the next words coming out of your mouth.
I know.
And the words Vince Young debate would have never.
I'm an honest guy. I don't like BSing you. I don't like BSing the audience. Are good people. I'm an honest guy. There's a Vince Young debate that I want to settle on the other side. So we're going to get to that as well. But again, those Duffy's MVP cards, we're giving out $25 gift cards in about 15 minutes, so stick around for Theoretically Trivia, me versus Kat. And if you know what Duffy Sports Grill is, I don't need to remind you, but for those who don't, Duffy Sports Grill is once again voted the best sports grill with their award-winning burgers and wings. It is lunchtime all across America. And at Duffy's, it's Duffy's double play time. That's their lunch deal, $7.99. $7.99 is their lunch deal at Duffy's double play. And you can't say double play without also mentioning that at every Duffy Sports Grill, all day, every day, you get 2-for-1 drinks. 2-for-1 action. Yesterday, Thursday, all Thursdays at Duffy's are rib fix days. So after 5 p.m., you can enjoy a half rack of mouth-watering ribs for just $12.99 with the side. Just pull up to Duffy's and get them ribs cracking. Also, make sure you sign up for free, and you can get your Duffy's MVP card. Start earning your rewards today. Your favorite game or sporting event is always on. They got more than 80 televisions in every single one of those locations. You will not miss a minute of the action. If you're a football addict, you can go get your fix in more ways than one. Duffy Sports Grill. At Duffy's, our game is always on.
Breaking news on ESPN 106.3 is brought to you by St. Lucie Battery and Tire. If your vehicle has issues with braking or other issues, get it fixed right now at St. Lucie Battery and Tire.
You hit that button.
So, while Theo Dorsey spent 10 minutes talking about how I've seen this story before,
Yes.
MICAH Parsons was watching, theoretically speaking, on YouTube.
Damn right he was.
And was saying, try me, try me, try me.
Yeah.
And when Theo didn't respond to MICAH talking to his phone, MICAH Parsons has officially requested a trade. Via his social media notes app, he sent out 3 different screenshots, which is one of those that's way too long. I'm not going to read it all. But in summation, MICAH said, I wanted to be here. I did everything to show that I wanted to be a Cowboy and wear the star on my helmet. Unfortunately, I no longer want to be here. I no longer, this is his words, not mine. Again, this is in quotation marks, directly from MICAH Parsons' Twitter account. He probably posted elsewhere too. MICAH says, I no longer want to be held to closed-door negotiations without my agent present. I no longer want shots taken at me for getting injured while laying it all on the line for the organization, our fans, and my teammates. I no longer want narratives created and spread to the media about me. And blah, 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 a whole lot more information.
Yeah.
At the end, he says, my trade request has been submitted to Stephen Jones personally.
Yeah.
MICAH Parsons requests a trade from the Dallas Cowboys.
That's cute. Yeah.
That feels like more than a declaration of severing the relationship with the Dallas Cowboys.
That breaking news, by the way, brought to you by St. Lucie Battery and Tire. Can I cut the music now? The dramatic music. CCAT, you said 97% earlier. Has that percentage changed for you? Do you think MICAH Parsons is playing for anybody other than the Cowboys this year?
It's flipped on its head. There was a 3% chance that Dallas Cowboys employ MICAH Parsons
You're an idiot.
in week 1.
You're falling for it. You're falling for it. This is like how in the beginning of the movie that's about a murder, it's a murder mystery movie, they start making one character look super duper sketchy, and everybody's like, oh, I think it's the old man with the gray hair and the creepy cane. And then it turns out that guy is actually the person that tried to help revive the person that was the victim, and that's why his DNA was on him. But in reality, this guy is a saint and a savior, but he was just a little bit misunderstood. And the real killer was the person who you thought was the protagonist. You're a fool.
You've watched one too many editions of the Scream series, my friend.
Is that happens in Scream?
Well, yeah, they're famous for their zigs and zags in trying to guess who the killer is.
I like a good zigzag.
Well, there is no zig, no zag, all trade request from MICAH Parsons.
More on the MICAH Parsons official trade request as he was streaming, theoretically speaking, like you do, like Pablo Torre Finds Out does, like everybody at Good Morning America does, as he was tapped in to theoretically speaking. He tapped in and saw that. And now we have to discuss it as well on the other side, so we'll have to get to the Vince Young debate a little bit later. We got all summer. That's CCAT. I'm Theo Dorsey. We're out theoretically speaking on ESPN 106.3.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. This is ESPN 106.3.
Your golf tip of the day is presented by the Club at Lost Lake in Hope Sound. Side spin is never good for a putt. Even the slightest rotation left or right can knock your ball offline by feet. To avoid slicing your putt, draw a straight line all the way around your golf ball. Place the ball on the green with the line pointing directly at the hole for a relatively straight putt. When putting, use a smooth pendulum stroke. Hit the ball so that the line rolls end over end. If the line wobbles, side spin is affecting your putt. A great way to practice is with the push drill. Place the putter directly behind the ball and push it straight toward the hole, focusing on a smooth roll. Once you master this, gradually add your backswing to perfect your stroke. A ball that starts online tends to stay online, so take the time to align your shot carefully. Trust the process, and with practice, your consistency will improve dramatically. Remember, every detail matters when it comes to precision. For more on memberships, visit the club at lostlake.com.
Ready to take on any terrain? The all-new 2025 Defender 110 P300S is here. Built for those who crave adventure without compromising on luxury. Lease the powerful 2025 Defender 110 P300S for just $889 per month for 36 months. Whether you're tackling the toughest roads or cruising the city, the Defender is ready for it all. Don't wait. Visit Land Rover Palm Beach today and experience the Defender like never before. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Get ready, South Florida. It's the 12th annual Boca Raton Bowl. Tuesday, December 23rd, 2 p.m. at FAU's Flagler Credit Union Stadium. Two of the best group of 5 teams go head-to-head in the ultimate holiday showdown. Over 150 players have gone from this field to the NFL. Who's next? Visit BocaRatonBowl.com for the latest, including when tickets will go on sale. The 12th annual Boca Raton Bowl, Tuesday, December 23rd, 2 p.m. at Flagler Credit Union Stadium.
Hey, Steph Prince here, General Manager of ESPN West Palm, to tell you about a team that has meant a lot to me and this community for a long time. Bob and the team at Bradley Heating and Air Conditioning have been helping me stay cool for years, whether at home or in the office. And living in South Florida with 3 kids, I don't know what I'd do without them. Family owned and operated, serving Royal Palm Beach and beyond since 1980. Let the knowledgeable and trained team at Bradley help you with your residential and commercial needs, installation, repair, seasonal maintenance, upgrades of all makes and styles and models of HVAC equipment, and so much more. Bradley Heating and Air Conditioning does things right the first time and makes the process smooth, stress-free, and most importantly, keeps you cool. Give them a call at 561-793-7497. That's 561-793-7497 or BradleyAir.com. Any need, big or small, trust the amazing team at Bradley Heating and Air Conditioning.
Evan Cohen here. Whether you're locking in your home run picks or riding with your favorite golfers this summer, ESPN Bet is your sportsbook for all the action. Go from checking stats on your favorite teams and players to placing bets in just a few taps. Plus, new customers can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet app and sign up with promo code USL to get started today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Oh, these polymers aren't as flexible as batch K3.
Researcher Laurie is stretched thin.
Did you get the vulcanization analytics from V66? Oh, wait, are these rubber scores from last week?
She needs to hire new lab technicians so she can bounce back into her old self.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Our matching platform lets you spend less time searching and more time connecting with candidates. Redeem your $75 credit at Indeed.com/credit. Terms and conditions apply.
What if every use of your debit card turned spare change into something meaningful, like growing your savings and supporting local community causes? With Flagler Credit Union's Impact Checking with Everyday Change, your spare change can have big impact. Each transaction can be rounded up to grow your savings and support nonprofits that provide meals, shelter, and essential services locally. Make an impact in your life and in your community. Open your Impact Checking account today. Insured by NCUA, official credit union of Florida Atlantic University Athletics.
It's about to be a surgical summer.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios, Theo Dorsey is theoretically speaking. Streaming live on YouTube, here's Theo Dorsey.
There's trouble in Jerry World. It is in accordance to Diana Rossini. This is, would you consider this drastic measures?
This is pretty darn drastic.
Micah Parsons has officially demanded a trade 23 minutes ago via tweet. As we were talking about how comical these Cowboy camp holdouts have been over the years, how all of them have ended in extension. None of them have actually employed a trade request. So this is a nice little new plot twist. Look at the Cowboys changing things up on us. Oh my God, season 3 is. The writers are getting absolutely insane in that room. I mean, they're creative.
And we started the show with threatening a trade request.
Yeah.
And now we start the second segment with a formal trade request from Micah Parsons posted to his Twitter.
The 3 notes message. Took 3 different screenshots of his notes.
Could have fit in too, by the way. Horrible crop job from Micah Parsons. Just make the font a little bit smaller.
Well, I mean, if the font's smaller, it's harder to read.
So much of it overlaps, it made it hard to follow.
It was a lot of overlap, but that's weird. It's a very weird. I mean, obviously, this is something Micah did and not an agent or anybody on his behalf. He says, my trade request has submitted to Stephen Jones personally. My trade request has been submitted to Stephen Jones personally. Here's the one caveat, the one angle in all of this that makes it slightly believable. It makes it slightly believable. There's a detail that we didn't discuss earlier. Apparently, and Micah talks, he alludes to it in this notes. Apparently, Micah Parsons and Jerry Jones had a private meeting where Jerry Jones felt like that was their actual contract negotiations. It seems like it was casual. There were no agents involved. It was Jerry Jones and Micah Parsons, where Jerry walked away feeling like, okay, we've come to a deal. And Micah apparently walked away feeling like, no, that was just a good conversation with my guy. A friend of mine who also happens to be the owner and the GM of the team, where the Cowboys feel like they already discussed and have the parameters for the deal in place. And now apparently that's the reason why they have refused to continue conversations with Micah Parsons' agent. Because they're like, no. Jerry's like, I'm not talking to your agent. I already worked out your deal with you behind closed doors. I don't know if this was over drinks. I don't know if they had appetizers or hors d'oeuvres involved. But they casually discussed parameters of a deal. And then Jerry is now refusing to negotiate with Micah's agent. Micah Parsons is not participating in Cowboy activities at training camp. Anywhere in this note, CCAD, you read it as well. Did he say anything about whether or not he would go home? Like, is he going to leave?
No, he didn't mention his actual physical whereabouts right now.
So he's probably going to stay at camp out in California.
This is a lot of effort to type up that fake. Notes. You think that this is a work?
Yes. I mean, this is a real note. Just because he did this does not mean they're going to trade him. He's also still under contract. He also they're doing all of this so that when they do announce the Micah Parsons deal, when they do announce the most robust, the richest deal in the history of the NFL for a non-quarterback, it will come with this many data points that makes it that much more satisfying. In 2 years from now, we're not going to be thinking about how Micah Parsons once demanded a trade. We're not going to be thinking he's going to be a lifelong Dallas Cowboy. Just like how Kobe Bryant, remember Kobe Bryant had a whole offseason and regular season where he had requested a trade publicly, demanded out of LA. He wanted to be gone. Nobody thinks about that when they look at the Kobe statue or they think about the 5 rings he won in LA. Now, Micah ain't going to come with any hardware, maybe a couple Defensive Player of the Year awards, but he's going to be a lifelong Cowboy. And this is just like a nice little, this is like episode 4, season 2 of Micah Parsons with the Dallas Cowboys.
Outside of the quarterback position, I think everyone can have a price, and Micah Parsons certainly will have a trade price. And I think they will have teams lining up to liquidate their assets for a game breaker like Micah Parsons, and someone's going to offer the Jones family an offer they simply cannot refuse because they can build a closer to championship roster than they currently have right now.
I'm not telling you that teams are not going to offer. And I will guarantee you this. Not only are teams going to make offers for Micah Parsons, those offers are going to be leaked. So because Jerry Jones wants us to know how much he values Micah Parsons. He's probably going to stand in front of the microphone. There was one team in the AFC North that offered me 4 first-rounders for him. But no, he's a Dallas Cowboy for life. Was that a good Jerry?
Wouldn't that just inflate the
Jerry.
price of Micah Parsons and go against Jerry Jones, the Dallas Cowboys front office?
He doesn't care about inflated prices. He has Dak Prescott, the highest paid quarterback in the league, and many people wouldn't even put him in the top 5. He doesn't care.
But the money is not like this is a salary cap league.
Yeah.
He has to start caring.
He doesn't
I
care.
refuse to believe that he has no ounce of care for trying to make these puzzle pieces work.
He's already won Super Bowls before. He doesn't care. He would like a Super Bowl. That's not his number one priority. He's made that evident. And I'm not even trying to – it's just not a conspiracy theory. This is not me even disparaging Jerry Jones. Winning championships is hard. It is extremely difficult, and you don't always get all the credit for it. Back when he was winning titles, he was at odds with his head coach because he felt like Jimmy Johnson was getting too much credit. Jerry Jones wants to be the A1. He wants to be the man in front of the mic, getting all the love, all the glory, all the credit, all the blame. He's an egomaniac. I don't blame him for it. He's also like a billionaire. So do your thing, buddy. But I am not for a very second going to believe that Micah Parsons won't be a Cowboy. But like I said, it's my guilty pleasure. I love reading and consuming all of the entertaining bits and pieces of the Cowboys saga. I'm no better than you. It is time for Theoretically Trivia. $25 gift cards to Duffy Sports Grill. $25 Duffy Sports Grill gift cards on the line. All you got to do is call in and pick between Kat and myself. One of us going to send you to Duffy's a Happy Camper this weekend. 888-760-3776. 888-760-3776. Call now. Choose your fighter, and one of us will be sending you to Duffy Sports Grill. You don't even got you don't have to pick up a finger. Well, pick up a finger to dial the phone number. 888-760-3776. 888-760-3776. That's the number to call. Once you do tap in, how about this? You pick between CCAT and myself. We're going to duke it out in trivia. And then if you pick the right winner, you get $25. You get a gift card to Duffy Sports Grill. You are the MVP. 888-760-3776. 888-760-3776. 2 contestants. K-Chums is going to come in and give us our topic, and we duke it out. Theoretically Trivia right now here on ESPN 106.3. 888-760-3776. Holla at your boy.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. This is ESPN 106.3.
Calling all sports fans, grab your MVP card and head to Duffy's where you can catch all of the action. Not an MVP? Sign up for free and start earning rewards today. Duffy's is voted the best sports grill year after year with their award-winning burgers and wings. Don't forget about Duffy's famous 2-for-1 drinks all day, every day. And with over 80 TVs in every location, you'll never miss a minute of the game. Visit Duffy'sMVP.com to learn more. Duffy's, our game is always on.
Breaking news on ESPN 106.3 is brought to you by St. Lucie Battery and Tire.
This just in. We begin this hour with breaking news.
When news breaks, ESPN 106.3 has it covered.
We've had developments. ESPN 106.3 can now report.
When your vehicle breaks, St. Lucie Battery and Tire fixes it. Stay tuned to ESPN 106.3 for more breaking news. Brought to you by St. Lucie Battery and Tire.
Business owners, are your employees driving you nuts? Is money tight? Or have you just poured your heart and soul into your business and now it's time to retire and just relax? At Transworld Business Advisors, they have buyers from all over the world ready to buy your business now. Call for a confidential conversation about your business's current value. 561-203-5121. That's 561-203-5121 or visit tworld.com today.
Experience the power and prestige of the new 2025 Range Rover Sport P530 Dynamic SE. Now available for lease at just $15.29 a month for 36 months. With $89.95 due at signing, you'll be behind the wheel of true luxury and performance. But hurry, offers like this don't last forever. Visit Land Rover Palm Beach today and drive the future of sophistication. Land Rover, above and beyond.
Hey, Hi, Steph Prince here, General Manager of ESPN West Palm, to tell you about a team that has meant a lot to me and this community for a long time. Bob and the team at Bradley Heating and Air Conditioning have been helping me stay cool for years, whether at home or in the office. And living in South Florida with 3 kids, I don't know what I'd do without them. Family owned and operated, serving Royal Palm Beach and beyond since 1980. Let the knowledgeable and trained team at Bradley help you with your residential and commercial needs, installation, repair, seasonal maintenance, upgrades of all makes and styles and models of HVAC equipment, and so much more. Bradley Heating and Air Conditioning does things right the first time and makes the process smooth, stress-free, and most importantly, keeps you cool. Give them a call at 561-793-7497. That's 561-793-7497 or bradleyair.com. Any need, big or small, trust the amazing team at Bradley Heating and Air Conditioning.
It's Theo Dorsey, and I'm feeling hot, hot, hot. Temperatures are up, but your water shouldn't be full of mystery floaties. Culligan's got your back with water testing and reverse osmosis systems to keep things clean, cool, and crisp this summer. And get this, you can try it for just $10 a month. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and stop drinking who knows what. Visit Culligan.com today to schedule your free water test.
Hey, Culligan man!
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios, Theo Dorsey is Theoretically Speaking. Streaming live on YouTube, here's Theo Dorsey.
It's that time of the day, Theoretically Trivia, and Kat, we have our second caller dropped.
Our second caller dropped, so there is still a chance. If you just turn the radio on now, you can win $25 in Duffy's gift card.
$25 in Duffy's gift card if we get our second contestant on 888-760-3776. 888-760-3776. We got our first contestant. You got a chance here to jump in and join the fun here on Theoretically Trivia. Cade Chumpson is in the house while y'all pull up. Cade with his H-Town CJ Stroud black and gold jersey on.
Football's back.
It is back.
All right.
It is back. Oh, we found a junkie. We found ourselves a junkie.
Yeah, I saw the needle on the floor in that room, and I could smell from a mile away.
Yeah, he's a little wired. What's our trivia about? I'm guessing football?
It is football. We're recapping. Well, we're recapping ESPN Radio's top 5. ESPN National has been doing top 5 football whatevers for the last 2 weeks now, and I found 5 of the best lists, and we're going to be talking about those today.
Okay, so 5 of the best ESPN Radio top 5s with football. That is our Theoretically Trivia topic. 888-760-3776. 888-760-3776. Come join the fun. Win yourself a $25 gift card to Duffy Sports Grill. All you got to do is pick between CCAT and myself, Theo Dorsey, and the winner will take you to Duffy. CCAT, who do we have on line 1?
On line 1, our first contestant who gets first dibs to pick their champion, we've got Stefan in Boca.
Stefan is in Boca Raton. Stefan, good people. Who you going with?
How you doing? I'm going to go with CCAT.
Stefan!
Yes.
Whoa!
Yes.
The curveball. He's going with
Yes.
CCAT. This guy's really risking it. I appreciate that, Stefan. Put him back on hold. He's a crazy man. And that means caller number 2 gets myself.
Yes, we've got Randy and Stewart who has Theo Dorsey.
Randy has Theo. Randy, how you feeling about getting your boy?
I think you got this one.
Come on, Randy. You know I got this one. I appreciate it. This is just like when the Texans ended up with Stroud.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Come on.
That makes you Bryce Young. Bryce Young is on the up and up this year, though, CCAT. That's a good thing.
People keep on saying that.
He had a couple of good games at the back end of last year.
We'll see.
He's got moxie. Cade. Theoretically Trivia. I am the whistle. CCAT is the hike. And we got 5 questions?
We do. We got five questions, and I'm mixing up just tidbit.
Okay.
So listen up. I am going to give you what the top 5, whoever's top 5 it was, I'm going to give you the main category.
Yes.
You each are going to have a chance to answer. Whoever is closest to the number 1 spot on the list gets the point.
Okay, so you give us the person and the category. We have to guess who they had number 1.
Yes.
Like Family Feud.
Yeah. And whoever's closest to number 1 will get the point for that. So you do need to buzz in, though, because as soon as one person gives their answer, the other person can't use that answer.
Okay.
Right.
Can you do a Steve Harvey like impersonation while you do it?
Don't do it. No. Don't do it, Kate. Do
Survey
not,
says.
Kate. Don't Don't go for it. Don't take the bait. If you want to, go ahead. Just, oh my God. This is, please just, what's the first one?
All right, people. I need you to step up.
Let's do it.
Get your hands down. Hands behind your back. Here's our first one.
Oh my God.
Evan Cohen's top 5 NFL players with the most pressure.
Oh, he's going to pick something ridiculous.
NFL top players with the most pressure.
Okay, Steve
Someone's got to go.
Players with the most pressure.
With the most.
Oh, this is so tough, bro. This is so tough.
Pressure.
Who you got to get into the brain of Evan Cohen. We're in the studio of Evan Cohen.
Players, not coaches, right? Just players.
How logical is this guy? I'm gonna just go for it.
Now can someone make the top 5? Forget the number 1.
I was about to say. Oh, I hate this, but Tua Tagovailoa.
Oh, he got the number 1 spot right there on the board.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, there we go. Wow.
Are you going to play or are you going to pass?
I'm going to pass.
The rest of the list was Kyler Murray, Bryce Young, Shador Sanders, and Aaron Rodgers.
Shador has okay. What's the next question? See, that's why Evan, you got to think like Evan is to think like a maniac.
Let's narrow down this list a little bit. Let's narrow down this topic. Top 5 quarterbacks under the most pressure according to Clinton Yates. Now just quarterbacks.
Aaron Rodgers.
That's also the number 1. He's like 2 for 2.
I'm really like that.
Me and you, Stefan.
I'm in their brains.
Me and you, Stefan.
I know everything y'all are thinking. Clinton and friends, unsportsmanlike. This theoretically speaking, dog. Damn genius. What's the next question?
2-0
trivia
for Theo. Top 5s in ESPN radio. Let's go to Mr. Harry Douglas.
Uh-oh.
His top 5 non-playoff teams that could make the playoffs this year.
Bengals.
Bengals are on the list, not number 1 though.
San Francisco 49ers.
He got the number 2. He's 1 ahead of you.
Who's number 1 on his list, by the way?
It's Harry Douglas. It's the Falcons.
Oh, the Falcons.
This sucks.
How did we miss that? We should have got the Falcons on that.
This sucks.
I beat you on that one, though, just by 1 point.
Yeah, I know. You had to remind me. I know how the game works.
Why did neither one of us guess the Falcons, though, and that's his team? That's kind of silly of us. I forgot they missed the playoffs last year.
I'm sorry, CCAT. We're 1-2-3 TKO. Should we finish off the 2?
Yeah,
we should finish. I want to make sure I would have lost 3-2.
The knife is in him, and I want to twist it a little bit.
All right. How about our good old friend Ken LaVicka?
Oh, yeah.
While subbing in for Clinton and Friends,
That's my guy.
He gave his top 5 MVP dark horses.
No, don't do it. Don't. Hi.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Not on the list.
He turned his back on us.
Wow.
He turned his
Ken,
back.
You are
he
a
went
fraud.
Hollywood.
Ken LaVicka, you are a fraud. You know you wanted to say that. You are a damn liar. He's a damn liar.
You can't get much darker of a horse than Tua.
I know. That's crazy that he didn't
He
do
led
that.
the league in passing 2 years ago.
That's his guy, too. Ken, you are a phony. You are a phony. He went national and got fake on us. Somebody got to send this to Ken. That is absolute dog crap. Dog crap Mondays. What's Ken gonna... Dark horse MVP for Ken? He probably picked a running... No. Jordan Love.
Also not on the list.
Wow. What's his list?
We got number 1, Justin Herbert. Number 2...
He picked Herbert? He hates Herbert.
Number 2, Trevor Lawrence. Number 3, Myles Garrett.
What?
Number 4...
The Mike T opinion, too.
I know. What
number 4, Saquon Barkley.
Saquon.
And number 5, Kyler Murray.
Okay. That is not a Ken LaVicka list. He's changed. That's not a Ken LaVicka list.
We got to have, there are people that are addicted to football. There are people that are addicted to alcohol. We've established. And some people just need an intervention for football opinions.
Yeah.
Because he was a Tua guy through and through.
He is one of the biggest Herbert detractors on this side of the Mississippi. And I cannot believe he had Herbert 1 and had Tua nowhere on that list. I don't know what has happened to Ken LaVicka. I have not. You know what? I haven't spoken to him in months. I need to call him as soon as we get off the airways. I need to check on him and make sure he's fine.
We got one more.
We got our intern over there, JC. JC, we got to clip this.
Yes.
Tag Ken LaVicka,
Please.
and we need a response
The
by
hell
the
is
end of the
going
show.
on, Ken? The hell happened?
But who's coming up next on the show? Oh, that's Mr. Jonathan Zaslow. He came out with a list.
Nice.
Just a few hours ago. Nothing to do with sports, guys. I'm sorry about this. This was his top 5 list. How about top 5 movie sequels?
All right.
Yeah.
I forgot my buzzer.
Hi.
Empire Strikes Back?
That is on the list. Not number 1.
All right.
Great shout, though.
I've never watched it. Everyone always says that. When someone says, "Oh, sequels always suck," and
I will comfortably say you have heard of the other movies that are higher than Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, Ted 2.
No, idiot.
That's awesome.
Godfather 2.
He sniped you again, CK. That's number 2 on the list. Empire Strikes Back is number 3.
You know, when you are getting chased by a bear, you don't have to be fast
The
on
Dark
the bear.
Knight is technically a sequel to Batman Begins.
Yeah, I just got to be faster than C-Cat, and I was.
You know what?
I got a lot of number 1s off that list, too, though. I'm kind of cold.
Stefan hung on hold even though when I was dead like 4 minutes ago. So, Stefan, you've earned airtime by bearing with me here. Stefan, did I do as poorly as I felt like I did?
Hey, you lost it from the beginning. Maybe next time.
That was a audible pat on the back.
Yo, that's worse than a participation trophy.
All right.
Can we get the real winner? Randy in the house?
Good job, Randy.
Randy, you the man, dog. You lucked in the Stroud, man. I mean, you got the Rookie of the Year.
You were the man.
Oh, I appreciate you, brother. You're going to Duffy's this weekend on me, Duffy'sMVP.com. $25 gift card. Randy, enjoy yourself some 2-for-1 drinks, brother.
I will. Good night.
My dog.
Randy, stay on hold. I'll get your information at the break.
It's a Feel Good Friday, people. Randy putting food on the table on a Feel Good Friday. Cade, you came to the table with some great trivia questions. And on the other side, we do have Jonathan Zaslow, who loves himself the Godfather too. More theoretically speaking for the good people, stick around. It's the happy hour. That's C-Cat, that's Cade. I'm Theo Dorsey. We're live on ESPN 106.3.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. This is ESPN 106.3.
Hey, Steph Prince here, General Manager of ESPN West Palm, to tell you about a team that has meant a lot to me and this community for a long time. Bob and the team at Bradley Heating and Air Conditioning have been helping me stay cool for years, whether at home or in the office. And living in South Florida with 3 kids, I don't know what I'd do without them. Family owned and operated, serving Royal Palm Beach and beyond since 1980. Let the knowledgeable and trained team at Bradley help you with your residential and commercial needs, installation, repair, seasonal maintenance, upgrades of all makes and styles and models of HVAC equipment, and so much more. Bradley Heating and Air Conditioning does things right the first time and makes the process smooth, stress-free, and most importantly, keeps you cool. Give them a call at 561-793-7497. That's 561-793-7497 or BradleyAir.com. Any need, big or small, trust the amazing team at Bradley Heating and Air Conditioning.
Evan Cohen here, reminding you that ESPN 106.3 is the official home for Inter Miami Soccer. Saturday, the League's Cup tournament is underway. It's MLS versus Liga MX. Inter Miami and Necaxa are up next. We go live to Fort Lauderdale at 6:30 here on ESPN 106.3.
What if every use of your debit card turns spare change into something meaningful, like growing your savings and supporting local community causes? With Flagler Credit Union's Impact Checking with Everyday Change, your spare change can have big impact. Each transaction can be rounded up to grow your savings and support nonprofits that provide meals, shelter, and essential services locally. Make an impact in your life and in your community. Open your Impact Checking account today. Insured by NCUA, official credit union of Florida Atlantic University Athletics.
Does your business leave a lasting impression? Attractive, eye-catching signs help you stand out from the crowd and create a strong brand identity. Our team at Signorama West Palm are experts in helping your business get noticed and get effective signage in front of your potential customers. Our team can turn your blank windows or plain vehicles into money-making branding machines by drawing customers' attention to your business. So if you're looking to leave that lasting impression, call us 561-687-7993 or visit SignoramawPB.com.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer. Our policy is to provide equal opportunity employment, development, and advancement to all current and potential teammates. If you are an organization that wants to learn more about careers with Good Karma Brands, please email careers@goodkarmabrands.com.
Business owners, are your employees driving you nuts? Is money tight? Or have you just poured your heart and soul into your business and now it's time to retire and just relax? At Trans World Business Advisors, Realtors, they have buyers from all over the world ready to buy your business now. Call for a confidential conversation about your business's current value. 561-203-5121. That's 561-203-5121 or visit tworld.com today.
Elevate your drive with the new 2026 Range Rover Velar P250S, where sleek design meets powerful performance. Lease it today for just $749 a month for 36 months, with $6,995 due at signing. This is your chance to command the road in signature Range Rover style. Visit Land Rover Palm Beach today and make sophistication yours. Land Rover, above and beyond.
It's Theo Dorsey, and I'm feeling hot, hot, hot. Temperatures are up, but your water shouldn't be full of mystery floaties. Culligan's got your back with water testing and reverse osmosis systems to keep things clean, cool, and crisp this summer. And get this, you can try it for just $10 a month. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and stop drinking who knows what. Visit Culligan.com today to schedule your free water test.
Hey, Culligan man! Anajar and Levine.
Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
ESPN 1063.
WESP Jupiter, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Hi, I'm Michael Manzo, owner and founder of Manzo's Italian Deli. And I...
Stop, Dad. After 20 years, people are tired of hearing your voice.
Yeah, and your lame-ass commercials.
Fresh prosciutto, mozzarella, outstanding.
Oh, please.
There's only one reason Manzo's is voted #1 deli in Palm Beach County for 20 years. Our mother.
She makes sure you prepare everything from scratch using only the freshest ingredients.
Manzo's Italian Deli is located on Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard, right next to Rain Dancers.
Is that a strip club?
No, it's a steakhouse. Manzo's is open weekdays from 8 to 5 and offers free delivery. So stop by or call 697-9411. That's 697-9411.
We also specialize in hot and cold catering for corporate functions and special events.
Just ask anyone who was at my last birthday party.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
The man, your man could smell it.
Theo Dorsey is theoretically speaking.
But are you a different animal and the same beast?
Streaming live on YouTube.
You're gonna break up with me because of what I do on the radio?
Here's Theo Dorsey.
Good people. It's funny how many of you good people, including some esteemed personalities on this Feel Good Friday on Theoretically Speaking, it's funny how many of you are still falling for the Dallas Cowboys headlines. Falling for the drama. Jumping right in that mousetrap every single time. Ooh, it's a piece of cheese. Ooh, piece of candy. Boom, gotcha. You're hooked. I'm not mad at you. I enjoy it as well. But again, this theoretically speaking, here from 2 to 4, when I was asked when we started this bad boy, some 313 episodes ago, what I wanted the direction of this show to feel like, what I wanted this show to be, the essence of it, because I am not a disingenuous person, I got to keep it G. I have to be honest with you. Yeah, we'll talk some sports, talk culture, talk life, entertainment, give some words of advice here and there. I have to be honest with you every step of the way. Can't cap. And that is why I came to you honestly saying, yes, I enjoy participating in the Cowboys discourse. I enjoy acting as if there is drama and that there is fire when we see smoke, but I just know too much. That's the issue. I know too much. So, C-Cat, I can't play as that. I can't act like y'all can act and assume that Micah Parsons is getting traded. It's not happening. Do you understand what it would take to get Micah Parsons anyways? Like, you got to trade 3 first-round picks and then make him the highest-paid player in the league.
Right. Would that contract kick in after this year?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that can work.
No.
I think people would do that.
No. I mean, somebody would do it, but the Cowboys wouldn't trade him. They're not trading him. They're just not.
I think I love using analytics and value when it comes to players, because players are people, and sometimes general managers and fan bases really get attached to players because of how emotionally they've been invested in their success. But at the end of the day, if they're not producing at the same value as 5 first-round picks and you don't have to pay them anymore, then there's the door. We love what you did for us, but unfortunately, our relationship has been severed, as he so eloquently put in the Diana Rossini report earlier today.
That's cute.
They will trade Micah Parsons if the price is right. And if the price is not right, then they will do the lesser of the two evils and pony up some cash and keep him.
When was the last time Jerry Jones traded away a star?
I don't know. Not a Cowboys historian.
Right. I feel you, but we could run through the list of guys that were Cowboys and that were no longer Cowboys, especially not a company man like Micah Parsons. There's a difference between being a Cowboy and then being one of those actually through and through Cowboy, like the guys that kick it with Jerry Jones in his office and have those private meetings, like Micah Parsons. He pushes Cowboy narrative for them on his own platform. You think Jerry Jones is going to give up on both the pass rusher and the podcast host, Micah Parsons? No. Why would he do that?
To build a Super Bowl contending team. I honestly think that he is still trying to do that.
Can we get my breaking news ticker? My breaking news Micah Parsons ticker back up.
Breaking news on ESPN
They can do that
1063
too.
is
Yeah, I'm
brought to
fine
you
with
by
that.
St. Lucie Battery
Yeah,
and Tire.
I got some breaking
If your
news.
vehicle has issues with braking or other issues, get it fixed right now at St. Lucie Battery and Tire.
Breaking news, Seacat's an idiot. He's a damn fool.
Why
He's
is that?
falling for the Cowboys. They do it to you all the time, and he's falling for it. He's eating it up. You're James Woods in the Family Guy episode, taking the pieces of candy right up the stairs, right into the trap. Box with a wooden stick on it. Once you pick up the piece of candy under it, the box falls on you, and then there we capture Seacat because he's an idiot.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Micah Parsons has a bit of an ego about himself.
Oh, wow.
And he doesn't like to be treated as less than. And the Cowboys are doing just that.
Treating them as less than.
They are prioritizing their quarterback, which makes sense. They prioritize C.D. Lamb, which questionable whether or not that makes sense between the positions and the caliber at their own positions, C.D. Lamb and Micah Parsons.
Remember when they paid Ezekiel Elliott a running back?
Right, but we are more learned on the value of that position in the year 2025.
I wonder where edge rusher ranks in value of positions, because Micah Parsons is one of the best of those, and I don't know of anybody that has an edge rusher out of the top 5.
Right. So that's why Micah Parsons probably feels as disrespected and deprioritized as it gets. If you are non-negotiably top 3 at that position, and that position is non-negotiably top 3 important positions in football, I feel like he should be the top of the to-do list this offseason is let's figure something out with Micah Parsons.
Yeah, but when do they ever do it at the top of the offseason? They don't. Jerry likes to play games. He likes to do it late. He likes people to talk about the Cowboys. I'm not saying I don't enjoy doing it. I'm just telling you what it is. I'm not going to lie to you. There's other sports talk radio hosts, and CCAT's doing it right now, that are going to lie to you and act as if there's some real fire to this smoke. It's not. It is fake. It is all drama. It's theatrics. It is WWE.
This is not lying.
It is
to you.
WWE.
How dare you say that I'm lying to
Are
our
you lying
fans?
to him, or are you falling for the trap?
I think that I have been converted. If you hooked me up to a lie detector test right now,
you believed it,
and said, "What do you think is going to happen to Micah Parsons?" I, without my heart changing pace, without anything skipping a beat, would say, "I think he will be traded."
This is stupid. You know what? I'm gonna ask the good people, because you're not. Maybe I am narrow-minded. Maybe you know how sometimes you think you're smarter than you actually are.
Whoa.
No, I'm talking about me.
Okay.
Me. Maybe this is me right now. So maybe everybody listening to the show and you believe Micah Parsons is really demanding a trade, believe the Cowboys are really considering trading him, and Theo's the fool. I'm going to open up the hotline, open up the Baptist Health Hotline, 888-760-3776, 888-760-3776. Call in now. If you are defending the position of CCAT, you think Micah Parsons is actually not going to get paid by the Cowboys, but he's going to get traded, call in, and you give me a reason why I should believe y'all. Because, CCAT, you haven't proven anything to me other than just the headlines and reports we've seen. And I'm not saying it's on you to prove it. I'm just curious as to why you would believe it when all of the evidence before this would tell you the Cowboys are bored and they're just having a good time right now, creating headlines, fake drama. I saw a CeeDee Lamb tweet. Let me see. Can I read the CeeDee Lamb tweet here?
Micah Parsons said he risked taking less money because he wanted to be a Cowboy.
Yeah.
And that loyalty that Micah Parsons displayed with the Dallas Cowboys was met with radio silence. They said, you can wait. All good. Like, I know Micah Parsons, you could wait on your own accord because Myles Garrett will get paid, Max Crosby will get paid, TJ Watt will get paid, making Micah Parsons higher paid than all of them. Micah Parsons could have done that. He did not want to do that. Micah Parsons' agents told him he should do that. Micah Parsons said, you know what? I'll get what I get, but I want to be a Cowboy. And the Cowboys said, we'll talk to you September.
Okay, well, so Micah Parsons demands a trade. 5 minutes later, Diana Rossini's reporting the Dallas Cowboys have no intention of trading Micah Parsons per sources. Still, teams around the league are planning to reach out to check on his availability today. 30 minutes later, we get a tweet from wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, who just went through this process last year, mind you. Fresh on his mind. Never fails, dog. Just pay the man what you owe him. No need for the extracurricular. I think there's a new version of this. I think he had to edit it because let me see if I can look at the other one. I think he misspelled extracurricular at one point, but he got it right eventually.
Listen, I would not have gotten extracurricular right in the first try. I'm not going to hold CeeDee Lamb to the fire for spelling that wrong.
Hey. I'm not criticizing him. I'm just saying I realized it says that there's a new version of this post. So he might have misspelled extracurricular, but the point's still proven. CeeDee Lamb is seeing through the BS. He's saying just pay the dude. No need for the extracurricular. What extracurricular do you think that he's speaking of? I think the reason why Micah Parsons is so mad right now is because he knows the game Jerry Jones is playing, but he wants that guaranteed money right now. You know what I'm saying? Because you get money at signing. So as much as it is advantageous to wait so you can get the biggest possible contract, if you sign me right after the season and you give me that guaranteed money, I can improve the production quality of my podcast right now. What, you want me to dig into my own pockets? Give me the signing bonus. It's $100 million signing bonus Micah Parsons could have right now, but he has to wait on it because Jerry Jones wants to play these games and be in the headlines all summer.
If Micah Parsons wants a large quantity of money, I'm sure there are many of banks that will loan him that amount of money, seeing that he is in line to get paid a lot of money. That's economics, my friend.
Take a loan. Why would he be out here taking loans? Also, you see where that got my boy Malik Beasley, taking out loans, payday loans with your NBA contract. There are people that are specialized in giving advances to professional athletes. That's how Malik Beasley, shooting guard for the Pistons, ended up owing this guy a whole lot of money. I forget the specifics of it. That's the alleged situation going on around him. That's why he potentially may have fallen into some gambling traps. Now, again, all of that is allegedly. If you read the story on Malik Beasley, you see where the cycle starts. Yeah. Now, Micah Parsons is not in danger of that. He'll get paid. We know that. I'm just saying, I think he might be more frustrated because he's like, why are we playing these games? Give me my signing bonus today. But no, Jerry wants to wait until – because who opens the NFL season this year?
Cowboys, Eagles, right?
Oh, and you know what? Who's the bigger story on Thursday Night Football, September 4th, when the Cowboys and Eagles kick things off? The Super Bowl champs. It's going to be about the Super Bowl champs. It's going to be all about, can they repeat? Can we get a back-to-back championships from the Chiefs and then the Eagles in back-to-back year, 4 straight years of 2 teams repeating? Are the Eagles going to be the next dynasty of the NFL? That's supposed to be the headlines going into it. But the Eagles and Cowboys, they're not just in the same conference. They're in the same division. They're not just in the same division. They are at constant competition with each other because they are fierce rivals. Jerry Jones knows he's not winning against the Eagles this year, but he can win the headlines. He can steal the story. And just like last year when he paid Dak Prescott the highest amount of guarantees, the biggest contract in the history of the NFL since, the guy who was the starting quarterback for the team they were playing to open the season up, the Cleveland Browns, Deshaun Watson. Dak Prescott broke the bank and surpassed the Deshaun Watson deal on the morning of them playing the Browns. Jerry Jones is going to break the bank and pay Micah Parsons, maybe not the morning of, but damn near close to the Thursday night kickoff opening to the season against the Eagles. That's his plan right now. And maybe Micah doesn't like it. Maybe Micah wants to ruin it, but Jerry wants to ruin the day for the Eagles and make it all about the Cowboys when we kick off the season on Thursday Night Football.
You know what would really stick it to the Eagles? If you got the biggest trade package in the history of the NFL for a non-quarterback, and that's what Micah Parsons would draw, I think that would stick to the Eagles.
But that would be assuming that Jerry Jones is trying to win championships. That would be assuming that Jerry Jones' number one priority is Super Bowls, and everything he's done over the past decade plus would tell me he's not. So again,
I don't think there's malice behind. And when I say malice, I don't think that Jerry Jones's priorities are as they are described by people on this radio station in sports media. I truly don't think that one of the flaws of Jerry Jones liking to open his mouth, liking the attention, I don't think that comes first and then winning. I think that gets in the way of winning. And it's something he can't help, and something he likes.
But if it gets in the way of winning, then you're prioritizing it over winning.
No, you can't help it. It's one of your flaws.
It's like addicted to it, because that's like, all right, so put it to you like this. Let's say you're a big-time lawyer.
And he doesn't have a boss to tell him to stop.
Exactly. So he prioritizes it. If something is getting in the way of what your ultimate goal is, and you're allowing that thing to continue to get in the way of it, then you are prioritizing it. Like that's
But you
the
can't
definition of prioritizing.
point the line and the correlation to Jerry Jones liking the media.
Yeah.
And like being talked about in the media to not winning football games.
Yes, you can.
Come on. These games are played on the turf, on the field, in the fall.
So why hasn't he changed? Why hasn't he changed course of action? Is it just hubris? Is it him believing that he can do both?
I think the Cowboys falling short in the playoffs or falling short of the playoffs some years can't be – there would not be a preponderance of the evidence that it is correlating to Jerry Jones talking to the media after every game.
It's not just about him talking to the media after every game. It's about how he makes everything around that team a show. And I'm not discrediting it. I like it. As a person in content, it is good for me. I actually enjoy the show. I enjoy the theatrics. I enjoy the drama. I enjoy the fake beefs. I enjoy all of that. But I'm also not going to lie to you all and act as if I believe it. It is WWE. The Cowboys are the NFL's version of wrestling, professional wrestling. You can still be a fan of it. You can still root for it. You can still be engaged with the content that they put out. But do I actually think that these people are trying to kill each other in that ring? No. Do I actually think that there is a bit of parity as to who's going to win each match? No, we know that it's not the truth. And I have 3 decades of evidence, because not only have they not made a Super Bowl, they've also not made an NFC Championship game since I was born. I have 3 decades of evidence that tell me the Dallas Cowboys are unserious about winning. They prioritize entertainment over winning, and I'm fine with that. Because there was a time in which they can prioritize both. Now you can no longer do that because of how competitive and sharp the league is. But Jerry Jones is not catching up with the times because he refuses to give up the one thing he holds nearest and dearest to his heart, and that is, first of all, the business of football, but secondly, the keeping Jerry Jones in the headlines.
The clout.
The clout. You know what I'm saying? The fame that comes with it. He prioritizes that, and that means that he is also not prioritizing winning. And I don't blame him for it. He already got Super Bowl championships. So what are we doing here? You know who does prioritize winning, and they're right here in the area?
Who?
The Seahawks? No. Not the Seahawks of the NFC West.
That was a rhetorical who.
The Seahawks of South Florida.
The Kaiser Seahawks.
Hey.
They're all about championships, both on the field and in the classroom and on the golf course. Wow. We always talk about their 26 national championships, including the men's tennis team winning their first ever NAIA title just this past season. But that Kaiser Golf Coaching Center is unbelievable. It's ridiculous. So you might think, okay, I'm 37 years old. I am comfortable at my job. Why should I listen to you talk about Kaiser University?
Yeah.
I don't need extra schooling anymore. Well, you would want to go watch their football games. But why you should listen is because you can take your buddies' cash on the weekends, in your skins games, in your scrambles, by going to the Kaiser University Golf Coaching Center and getting your game right. Improve your golf game fast at the Kaiser University Golf Coaching Center, because I've been there for a couple of weeks now, and I am getting better and better and better by the lesson. couple of tweaks here and there. A couple of foundational changes to my golf swing that have lowered my scores drastically. Around the greens, now I'm nails. Automatic two-putt, it feels like these days, because no more chunks, no more blades. Getting on the green with a realistic shot for par or a realistic shot for an easy two-putt bogey. I'm getting my game right at the Kaiser University Golf Coaching Center, and you should too, because the weather doesn't get in the way. Of course, they have the outdoor chipping and putting area, the practice bunkers, the huge putting green, and the full swing practice area. Of course, they have all that outside, but indoors, 2,000 square feet full of golf improvement tools. 3 hitting bays, a private classroom, cutting-edge video and ball flight analysis to help you train like a tour pro and lower your handicap. This is the Kaiser University Golf Coaching Center. If you want more information, you want to get hooked up with Coach Pete, you want to get your game right, go to kaisergolfcenter.com and start your lessons today.
It's that time of the year. Football is back, and it is a feel-good Friday, which means we're going to have our coolest moment of the week coming up. And I got a hint for you. It happened on the gridiron, and it happened last night.
Oh, my gosh.
CCAT!
You didn't watch this live, did you?
I don't want to talk about it, CCAT. I don't want to talk about it. That's between me and my therapist. It's the happy hour. It's Theoretically Speaking on ESPN 106.3.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. This is ESPN 106.3.
With Progressive, you can reach customer service in the way that's easiest for you, by phone, app, or online. We know it would be great if we just magically appeared, but that's more of a genie thing, and we do insurance. But with us, you'd be like, well, it wasn't a genie, but it was great customer service, so that's nice. And sure, you probably would still like the whole 3 wishes thing, so if you meet a genie, you should definitely ask. But when you need us, contact Progressive by phone, app, or online. Just no genies. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Tired of being sidelined by a sports injury? Get back in the game with Baptist Health Orthopedic Care. Whether you're a professional athlete or even a weekend warrior, you can get back to doing what you love with our compassionate orthopedic team. Experience a new level of care and get back to your best. Welcome to being treated like a pro. Make an appointment today at baptisthealth.net/ortho or call 833-556-6764.
Some things can steal your sunshine. Ugh, I just got my hair done.
Sorry, the cooler's broken. Anyone see my flip-flops? Anyone?
But COVID-19 can steal a lot more.
I just took a COVID test. Ugh.
Prescription medications for COVID exist. If you test positive this summer, ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com/COVID-19 to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Need assistance with door and window projects? The Home Depot can help. From inspiration and materials to ordering and installation, our free Millwork virtual apron service can get you moving and doing. Plus, we speak Spanish too. Our associates can help you tackle complex jobs without you leaving the job site, saving you time and money. Call us at 1-833-HD-APRON or visit homedepot.com/MBA. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
Hey, Joe Fortenbaugh here. Whether you're locking in your home run picks or riding with your favorite golfers this summer, ESPN Bet is your sportsbook for all the action. Go from checking stats on your favorite teams and players to placing bets in just a few taps. Plus, new customers can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet app and sign up with the promo code JOEQ to get started today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
It's Theo Dorsey, and I'm feeling hot, hot, hot. Temperatures are up, but your water shouldn't be full of mystery floaties. Culligan's got your back with water testing and reverse osmosis systems to keep things clean, cool, and crisp this summer. And get this, you can try it for just $10 a month. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and stop drinking who knows what. Visit Culligan.com today to schedule your free water test.
Hey, Culligan
This is ESPN 106.3, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Find official rules for all your favorite ESPN West Palm contests by visiting ESPNWestPalmContests.com. That's ESPNWestPalmContests.com. You're listening to ESPN 1063, the ESPN app, and streaming on your smart speaker.
Does your business leave a lasting impression? Attractive, eye-catching signs help you stand out from the crowd and create a strong brand identity. Our team at Signorama West Palm are experts in helping your business get noticed and get effective signage in front of your potential customers. Our team can turn your blank windows or plain vehicles into money-making branding machines by drawing customers' attention to your business. So if you're looking to leave that lasting impression, call us 561-687-7993 or visit SignoramawPB.com.
Time now for the coolest moment of the week. Presented by EDS Air Conditioning and Plumbing. EDS is yes.
Last night, we got officially the first professional touchdown of the NFL preseason.
Chargers going to go for it on 4th and 2. And it's Lance throwing up top, touchdown. Brought in by Will Dissly.
Trey Lance to Will Dissly. Chargers beat the Lions. That call courtesy of NBC. And CCAT is mad at me for seeing that play out.
Yeah, this is kind of gross. Yeah. You don't really need to shine too much light on it. It's nothing really against Dissly, nothing against Trey Lance, nothing against the city of Los Angeles or the league that is the NFL. It's everything against the NFL preseason.
Yeah.
Doesn't deserve our time.
It doesn't. It technically doesn't, but it was the first game. It's okay. It's the NFL Pro Football Hall of Fame game. So
we'll put it this way. That's your EDS Air Conditioning and Plumbing coolest moment of the week.
Yeah.
I'd have a different choice.
Okay, well, that's fine. Maybe we can discuss our choice as we bring in our esteemed guest.
You might know him as the Cooper City Rattlesnake. He's the human flamethrower of Miami sports radio.
Hey, you could be a maniac without being a jerk.
The preacher of the Pat Riley gospel.
They don't complain. They don't make excuses. This is the NBA. Deal with it.
The mayor of Dolphins Delusion.
Can the Bills' offense keep up with the Dolphins' offense?
And the only guy who can go from breaking down the Panthers' power play to cutting a full-blown Ric Flair promo. Woo! Jonathan Zaslow is the voice of the 305.
Yeah, he is. Shouldn't you be the dictator of Dolphins Delusion? Just a little bit more alliteration?
Nah, dictator gives off a very negative connotation. Okay. All right, like I'm not a dictator. I'm a man of the people here, Theo.
I'm sorry. Okay, so you want to be elected? Maybe you're the delegate of Dolphins Delusion. No,
I'm all about a democratic society here. So I think the way that we're currently doing it is the proper way.
All right. Just want to make sure. Jonathan Zaslow joining us here on Theoretically Speaking on a Friday, a feel-good Friday. It's also technically a football Friday because football is underway. Do you consider anybody that watches the Hall of Fame game a football addict?
I mean, here's what happens, all right? And I'm a sucker just like everybody else. I fall for this trap every single season where I wake up yesterday morning, the first day of NFL preseason, and I'm excited about it. We're going to watch football tonight. We get football tonight, and then we get like 4 plays in, and just like everybody else, I say, this sucks. And then I wind up changing the channel. And I fall for that trap every single year, and I fell for it again last night.
Yeah. I had it up and on, and I left it on, but I was not paying my full attention to it. Chargers versus Lions would be an incredibly entertaining matchup in the regular season, but it's hard to care when you know that they're not putting a product out there on the field that really matters. You know, it was just for fun. Jonathan,
and especially, you see how we try and make a conversation out of it today, right? Where the conversation is Trey Lance going to be somebody in the NFL this year?
That makes my blood boil, Zaz. I hate it.
Yeah. Well, I am curious of this, Jonathan Zaslow, and not because of last night's, Hall of Fame game. Nothing that I saw there would give me any kind of promise to it. But there was a point in which Trey Lance was considered a prospect that people had a lot of faith in. He was drafted in the top 5 by the Niners, by Kyle Shanahan, a quarterback guru, an offensive genius. He also is a dude who has elite traits. I'm not saying that we should be having the conversation of whether or not Trey Lance could be the next reclamation project in the NFL because of last night's game, but I do think that going to Jim Harbaugh, and also in the past few years, we've seen it happen with Darnold, with Geno Smith, with Baker Mayfield. There are revolutions happening around the league. Daniel Jones is on his journey as well. Like, it's not out of the realm of possibilities that this is a thing, like a Trey Lance. What's your take on the whole Trey Lance revelation here?
Okay, so here's the thing, and here's the difference with Trey Lance and those examples that you just gave. Those guys got to play. Trey Lance is not going to get to play.
Right.
Like Jim Harbaugh, he's a great coach, and he's a known quarterback coach. See, we saw what he was able to do with Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick got to play. Like Trey Lance is not going to play. And matter of fact, he's hardly going to get any snaps in practice if he makes the team with the Chargers. Sam Darnold, he was able to develop with Kevin O'Connell last year because he played. He was the starter. I mean, look, if J.J. McCarthy wound up being the starter there in Minnesota last year like they wanted him to be, we wouldn't be like Sam Darnold wouldn't have gotten developed under Kevin O'Connell. And now we're going to see what it means now that he's in Seattle. Trey Lance is not going to have a chance to play under Jim Harbaugh. And then, look, if you take it a step further, I know he's super young and he's only been in the league a few years, but, man, the 49ers gave up on him really quick.
Yeah.
And they had every reason not to give up on him because not only did they select him number 3 overall, they traded up to draft him number 3 overall. And they still decided, there's nothing here. We're moving on.
Yeah, that was a little bit that's got to be concerning if you are trying to buy Trey Lance stock. The fact that franchise that went all in on Trey Lance sold so quick. I am curious, though. You're saying he's not going to play next year. When you're the backup quarterback for the Los Angeles Chargers, you're always just one needle away from starting. That's all I'm going to say. You're always one little punctured lung from a doctor on the sideline away from getting in the game and taking over. Don't say never. Never say never.
Look, everyone thinks that joke is funny except for Tyrod Taylor.
Oh, I know. He has to hate it. And now, the other odd thing, there's another odd camp injury that happens with the Chargers because now Najee Harris got his eye popped out by fireworks and looks like the Omarion Hampton's going to take the running back starting position here.
Hold on a second. Like, did he actually get his eye popped out?
No, not
because
popped.
We don't actually know. We don't actually know what the injury was, right?
Yeah, no, it's just an apparent eye injury with fireworks, and we do not know the exact severity of it. We do know it's keeping him out of practice right now, and it's also going to open the door for their first-round pick running back to take over the backfield before we all expected him to. I'm just saying they have baseball-style injuries going on with the Chargers. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with the fact that we look at them as one of those teams that just has a little bad juju, a little bad luck over the past couple of decades.
Is Najee Harris going to show up and like he's a Cyclops?
I don't know. Remember when who was the tight end last year? David Njoku, who got who was in a fire?
Oh yeah, that was a very bad situation. I think was it last season, 2 seasons ago, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Former Canes tight end David Njoku, very very terrible burns. Yeah, and he's recovering, thank God.
And then we have the fireworks. I mean, everybody knows JPP, Jason Pierre-Paul, who lost a couple of fingers or a finger and a half playing with them fireworks. If I was a multi-million-dollar athlete, me, myself, Theo Dorsey, host of Theoretically Speaking, right here at 2 o'clock, I don't mess around with fireworks. If I had multi-million-dollar contracts on the line, I would just hire a fireworks person. It's not worth it.
That's what I'm saying, Theo. I'm with you, man. I would walk around in bubble wrap.
Certain quarterback of a South Florida football team should be doing the same. Jonathan Zaslow joining us here on Theoretically Speaking from Zaslow Show 2.0, from ESPN Radio, and from the recent top 5 list that we just got, I believe, today as you were hosting on ESPN Radio. Now, I don't know if you know this, but I am inside of your head, Zaz. I know that CCAT might call you dad, but I am inside of your head. I'm lockstep with you because we used your top 5 movie sequels list in our trivia just 35 minutes ago, and I was able to guess the movie that was higher on the list that CCAT did. We didn't get a peek at it.
You didn't get number 1, though, Theo.
Okay.
Like, you're putting a lot of air in your tires. Like, you guessed the second of the top 5.
Yeah. So you gave a top 5 sequels.
I think 4 of the 5. I think that, as far as top 5 movie sequels of all time, I think numbers 1 through 4, put them in whatever order you want, but I think 1 through 4 are like universal. All right, it's Empire Strikes Back, it's The Dark Knight, it's Godfather 2, and it's Terminator 2: Judgment Day. I really don't think there's any room for debate with those 4. Just put them in whatever order you want.
Yeah, CCAT went with Empire Strikes Back. I went with Godfather 2. And do you really have The Dark Knight top dog? I like, and I have to. Yeah, what about The Dark Knight stands out to you over those 3, though?
I mean, did you see this Heath Ledger?
Yeah.
Did you see his performance? He won a posthumous Academy Award. No, it's an incredible movie. It's like, number 1, Christopher Nolan, for my money, is the best director going today. All right, he's tremendous, and it's not even a superhero movie. It's a crime drama.
Yeah.
Like it's the performance. It's Christian Bale is the best Batman. For me, he's my favorite Batman, and just it's so well acted. The score is great, incredible music. I love that movie so much.
A flawless score from Jonathan Zaslow right there. And you know what? I got to rock with you on that. Jonathan Zaslow joining us here on ESPN 106.3, Theoretically Speaking, with myself, Theo Dorsey, and CCAT. Zaz, quick question for you. We are a week and a half into the Dolphins camp. Where are you now, based on where you were, say, before training camp, on your opinion on what the Miami Dolphins can actually be this year, now that you're also down a couple of cornerbacks?
Yeah, look, I'm not trying to straddle the fence here, but I am having as hard a time reading this current Dolphin team and projecting what they're going to be, as hard a time as maybe I've ever had. I could see this being a team that offensively gets back to what they were a couple of years ago, and then defensively with a returning Bradley Chubb and a returning Jalen Phillips and adding Minkah Fitzpatrick, they're going to be a lot better defensively than people think they're going to be. Chop Robinson chopping people down, But then there's the other part of it where it's like, yeah, do I trust Mike McDaniel right now? Do I trust Mike McDaniel to fix the offense when he seemingly couldn't fix it in the middle of last year, wasn't able to figure it out? I don't know how much I trust McDaniel. And that secondary, even if they weren't down the cornerbacks, even if those guys were all healthy, it's still going to be a lousy secondary. Like, I can make a case for both sides clearly, Theo. I have a very difficult time reading what this Dolphin team is going to do this year.
I would say the Dolphins have the widest range of outcomes this year, but the difference is it's like I would reserve that for a team like maybe the Steelers, who I can see like, okay, in their wildest dreams, maybe they're a 12-win team. In the worst case scenario, they're a 5-win team. The weird thing about the Dolphins, though, it feels like they have a wide range of outcomes, but they're all between 7 and 10 wins. Like it's a weirdly condensed level that I think that they can rise to or fall to. But as much as people say they don't trust Mike McDaniel, he hasn't been that bad. He's been pretty good. He just keeps getting his quarterback injured or his wide receivers, planting some kind of tyranny against him. Like, he's been a pretty good coach.
Well, the part that I have a problem with McDaniel is just, all throughout last season, he didn't see, and I hate doing the lazy, the coach doesn't make adjustments. We have no idea what adjustments the coach is making. We're not in that halftime locker room. We have no idea. So I hate going to that. But on a week-to-week basis, McDaniel seemingly was not able to catch up to the adjustments that the other team's defenses were making to counter the Dolphins' offense. Dolphin offense, it took a major drop last year. And I understand Tua missed some time, but there were even plenty of games with Tua out there where they weren't able to get anything done. So I don't know if I trust Mike McDaniel. I do know that this year it is 1,000% make or break for the head coach.
Absolutely it is. And you also got some questions around that quarterback position. But where can people find Zaslow Show 2.0 for more, centric Miami sports talk?
Yeah, thanks, Theo. Wherever you get your podcast, just search Zaslow Show 2.0. Like, rate, comment, subscribe. I love you a long time if you do all of those. And we cover everything South Florida, everything 305, 5 days a week. And every episode is presented by Anna Jarn Levine Accident Attorneys. Anna Jarn Levine Accident Attorneys, 800-747-FREE. If you're dealing with a personal injury, you're entitled to compensation. They have a specific set of skills they will put to work for you and get you the money you deserve. Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys, 800-747-FREE, 800-747-3733.
Enjoy your weekend, Zaz.
Thanks. Oh, CCAT, I'm going to SummerSlam tomorrow. How about that?
Ooh. Wait, you still believe that wrestling's real after that Netflix show Unreal? Zaz, really?
Well, first of all, I don't watch that show. I haven't watched it yet. I'm not sure if it's for me. But besides that, I'm a grown-up here. I understand how things work. All right, don't even get me started.
Yeah, don't get me started.
Oh
that
my
show is
God.
going to destroy the wrestling business. Not the WWE, but the business of professional wrestling. That's my piece.
I'm sure they'll be fine. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Very strong words.
Yeah.
All right.
See, Zaz. Peace, Zaz. Look, I'm sure they'll be fine. That was Jonathan Zaslow joining us, kicking it as he is on the move. And I tell you right now, if you are thinking about picking up your items, picking up your home, picking up your belongings, and moving yourself, I mean, you're safe with SafeBound. SafeBound Moving and Storage. They are the most trusted moving company. Right now, they got SafeBound Luxury even. Expert team in art handling, special event moving. They have luxury retail and high-end residential. So not only are you safe with SafeBound, you're safe with SafeBound's luxury services. They also have you covered because they have a team of trained experts. They got the people to get you right, the good people at that. Don't stress yourself and try to move your own items. Don't try to figure I know you're good at Tetris. It's cute. Everybody says it. It's a fun thing to say. Oh, just playing a little Tetris, stacking up. You're going to try to pack that moving van, and you're going to do an inefficient job at it. You might strain a muscle or two, and you might bang up the house that you're moving out of and have to end up paying for that as well. Don't do that. Pay for the pros. Go to SafeBound Moving and Storage, whether you're moving out of Florida, from Florida, or to Florida. That's the place to go. SafeBound Moving and Storage, they have the expertise, the experience, and the 5-star customer service you can rely on. They got my sister from South Florida to Georgia. They can get you from wherever you want to take it. SafeBound Moving and Storage. You are safe with SafeBound. You're safe with Theoretically Speaking as well. The happy hour continues on the other side. That's CCAT. I'm Theo Dorsey. We're Theoretically Speaking on ESPN 106.3.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. This is ESPN 106.3.
Canes fans, get ready for a huge season at home. Hurricanes football has 8 home games, including 4 in the first month. It all starts with the home opener on Sunday, August 31st at 7:30 as the Canes take on the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Then it's a Saturday night game against Bethune-Cookman, an in-state clash against USF, and a showdown with the Florida Gators, all at home. Don't miss a moment. Get your tickets now at MiamiHurricanes.com/football tickets, and go Canes.
Hey, Steph Prince here, General Manager of ESPN West Palm, to tell you about a team that has meant a lot to me and this community for a long time. Bob and the team at Bradley Heating and Air Conditioning have been helping me stay cool for years, whether at home or in the office. And living in South Florida with 3 kids, I don't know what I'd do without them. Family owned and operated, serving Royal Palm Beach and beyond since 1980. Let the knowledgeable and trained team at Bradley help you with your residential and commercial needs, installation, repair, seasonal maintenance, upgrades of all makes and styles and models of HVAC equipment, and so much more. Bradley Heating and Air Conditioning does things right the first time and makes the process smooth, stress-free, and most importantly, keeps you cool. Give them a call at 561-793-7497. That's 561-793-7497 or bradleyair.com. Any need, big or small, trust the amazing team at Bradley Heating and Air Conditioning.
It's Theo Dorsey, and I'm feeling hot, hot, hot. Temperatures are up, but your water shouldn't be full of mystery floaties. Culligan's got your back with water testing and reverse osmosis systems to keep things clean, cool, and crisp this summer. And get this, you can try it for just $10 a month. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and stop drinking who knows what. Visit Culligan.com today to schedule your free water test.
Hey, Culligan man! The SafeBound Get Around is brought to you by SafeBound Moving and Storage, South Florida's most trusted moving company. You're safe with SafeBound.
What you mean
It takes us from the top headlines all across the globe, in sports and out of it, every single day. It's a state-bound moving and storage get around. And where are we going first?
Next stop, the District of Columbia.
Hey, the nation's capital, right?
Yeah. I don't really understand what that means. I got to be honest.
District.
I just kind of nod my head and say, okay, Washington, D.C., Washington District of Columbia. Well, MICAH Parsons is not the only massive trade request in the last 24 hours. Scary Terry also wants out. 1 year removed from going to the NFC Championship game with rookie sensation Jaden Daniels. His number one target, Terry McLaurin, finally gets a quarterback in D.C. And he says, you know what? I don't want to be here anymore. What did you make of Terry McLaurin requesting a trade?
I understand both sides here, but I do think the Commanders should be the one to fold, and here's why. Terry McLaurin loved you when you were unlovable. He was the mainstay at a franchise that was at every turn making all of the incorrect moves, and I understand that was not under the current regime. He endured the previous regime. I do believe a guy like Terry McLaurin deserves to be rewarded for that consistency. He doesn't miss games. He was the number one option at receiver. He is not a diva. But on top of that, here's the reason why I trust and believe in Terry McLaurin, and I think he should get paid. The dude is on the last year of his deal. He's going to be 31 years old next year, and there is no true free agency in the NFL. What do I mean by that? Let's just say, for instance, Terry does play out his contract, as y'all love. Just play it out. You're under contract. Just play it out. Honor your deal. Okay, let's just go through the motion here. Terry McLaurin plays out this year the contract. He's making about $23 million, way below market for a guy of his caliber, his talent level. What do you think they're going to do next offseason, CCAT? You think they're going to sign him to a long-term deal as a 32-year-old wide receiver?
Yes.
No, they won't.
Oh.
No, they won't. They're going to franchise tag him because that's what you do in the NFL when you don't want to pay somebody to a long-term deal. So then they're going to franchise tag him. So now he has to play under another one-year deal as a 32-year-old wide receiver, try to keep up that same level of production in hopes that if he gets to the next summer for free agency, the team is going to pay him a long-term contract then. Oh, but guess what? You're 33 now. You're a year older. You probably fell off a little bit. Your game fell off a little bit. And what you did for us don't matter to us going forward. So either we're going to franchise you again and make you play under another franchise tag, see Trey Hendrickson with the Bengals, who is still holding out, or you just screwed in general because by then you might be an injured, banged-up receiver that nobody wants. Terry McLaurin wants to get paid today, not because he's selfish, but because he realizes it's his last chance to strike at a major payday, and he deserves it because of what he has endured with the Commanders. They need to lock in and get right. I know you got a rookie quarterback. I know you're feeling yourself, Josh Harris. Lock in, get right, pay that man. He has done right by that franchise.
Next stop, let's go to Stanford, California.
Wow.
You know it's in Stanford, California, don't you?
The Cardinals.
No.
Oh.
The Cardinal.
Oh, I forget. Yeah, I did that at ACC Media Day last year.
This guy does not know ball.
That's
Goodness
crazy.
gracious. That's embarrassing.
Play stuff.
You got to turn in your journalist badge.
You want to know what their win total is in football this year?
What?
3.5.
Dang.
How about they turn in their football badge?
Ooh.
I got to turn in my journalist badge. Y'all go under 3.5, turn in your football badge. The Cardinal.
Maybe things are on the up and up for the Stanford Cardinal because, according to Pete Thamel, Stanford is hiring former Nike CEO John Donahue as the school's new athletic director.
Yes. This is a team that was picked to finish last, the football team, picked to finish last for the second straight year in the ACC. They need a resurgence. A new athletic director who is forward-thinking, who has ties with Nike. You know what Stanford's saying? Lord, I see what you have done for Oregon. I see what our West Coast brethren who get every recruit they want, who got Phil Knight in their back pocket, who got the nicest jerseys and uniforms and kits in all of sports. I see what you have done for that squad. Give me an AD that might be able to give us a taste of that.
It's got to be moving mountains to make Stanford look cool. Like Nike made Oregon look cool.
So the color waves and whatnot might not, but Stanford Cardinal, see, I got it right that time. They actually have a program that has rich traditions. They have a program that can look savvy. Christian McCaffrey was a dude out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a team, I said it the other day on CFB 26, that's a team that would be a fun rebuild to do. Bring them back. Bring back the Cardinal.
Stanford's identity will always and forever be academics first.
Sure, but you also That is a program that I can see being good again. And they've been good. Shaw had them boys at a 10-win season like 3 or 4 times.
Next
Save
stop.
Stanford.
Let's go to Bristol, Connecticut.
Yeah.
ESPN HQ, because breaking news in the world of sports on TV. ESPN and the NFL have agreed to a blockbuster billion-dollar deal that will result in Red Zone moving to ESPN.
Perfect.
Who from ESPN, if they don't take over the usual
Me.
who's going to host NFL Red Zone?
Me. I would be the perfect host for NFL Red Zone for ESPN. So if you're looking for the host, hit me up. Y'all know how to find me. I would be perfect for that spot. Scott Hansen, move aside. I got you.
That's the get around.
That is the get around. And I ain't kidding. Scott Hansen, get out of my way. Because I'm cool. I had that Red Zone firing. I had that thing jumping. Oh, who's that? Oh, is that Culligan? I'm cool like Culligan water. Because, you know, summer's here. We're in the thick of it. Even moving into the fall, you're still going to need some water refreshing you and your family as you move through the waves. And Culligan has water testing and reverse osmosis systems to keep things cool and clean and crisp through these hot months. But they also have a deal for you. Culligan.com. Log on right now. Try them today. You can do it for $10 a month. $10 a month. You can stay cool, stay hydrated, and stop drinking who knows what. Florida has some of the worst water, and Culligan knows how to get rid of that. Lock in. Get a free water test with Culligan. See what they can do for you. They did it for me. I have the reverse osmosis system and the water softener. Culligan.com. Holla at your boy.
Man.
Go in love. Go in peace. Go enjoy.
Tina, I've been looking everywhere for you.
Hey, Colin, what's up?
How's the gym?
It's been great. I'm seeing results. My sports certified VitaCost products have